My name is Bender from the Mighty Flight Distance Crew, 613.
Foggy, learn this torch burn constantly impure where you're nervous and force words awkwardly and slurred. Leave the stage with a scorched earth policy. If we're the main course first with hors d'oeuvres following, we work properly with crushed grooves and rattle. Sure you keep it locked or we just unscrewed the handle. Sir, we got that shelter up above you dismantled. My handle just punched through your front tooth enamel. And you don't want that. We ran through CD bus routes, vandals with stock cap on can like cream of mushroom from Campbell's. Snatch your time slot, fuck you, you're canceled. Your fam will sell out once enough jewels are dangled. Word, and son, I confront you a handful, then stand in a blood pool that comes through my ankles. I wield mics like guns through in battle to hand you a sentence like Judge Judy's gavel to serve. I feel like I must use example. Crews bite cause writing's just too much hassle. 1, 2, I'm rough, never rust-proof my scalpel. Run through these punks, knock the sun through the gravel. Scuff boots on crews who got enough room to gamble. My tongue's filled with drugs, booze, and blunt shoes for ammo and burst. That's right, you're out of luck, Luciano. I bust loose so you can watch my lungs move pianos. Sit and listen, ain't gonna be no intermission. See, we shredding records up like Mr. Dibs and Richard Nixon. Hear the fuzz through the crackle. Kid, this shit is rigid. I'll keep my writings frigid till I'm done schooling assholes. I'll put you stumps, clutch your lunch too. Snow picnic, chump fools are up to nothing much to get they click diminish. But what's new? I'm Sun Tzu with rhythm plus his touch move. You're done. Only one rules the castle. What? You the channel. We come through the screen with a blunt tool, the mangle and snuff troops and camos with ease. So fuck useless babble. My team's out for juice. Feel my thumb bruise your apple and squeeze. Please front like you're a young June Soprano. Get lumped in your jumpsuit and dumped through a manhole for free. Cause you see, we don't pluck dueling banjos. It's from loops and samples. We handle the beat. Peace and grip like this. 613. Get it.
Yo, we the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? Yo, we the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? We the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? We the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's
so
what?
like to drop the record. Cause joints are slim. Or try to cop what we on the block by the gram. It's danger. Y'all getting wicked.
Yeah, what's the science, kid?
Whatever, I ain't specific. I flip this and that. Yes, that and this. Down under and this. While my missus catch fish. Now I don't give a what. Lift your spliff, say fuck it. I want more ducats. Gonna be punks frontin' the ruckus. Dropping on some heads like a 10-ton hammer. Jocking on my trance so your colon cancer. But yo, I probably go out like that too. But not enough room for a bust. Of the last brew. See someone dust, I got none. When I slang, hit your brain like a Vietnam shotgun. Raw, it's in a place to be. When they would turn on a mill, that I was chauffeur, you say peace.
Yo, we the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? We the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? We the best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what? The best, hands down, so hands up, Lance down to back uptown now, yo, that's what, yo, move back. I push a style that's highly potent, but the shit you think is dope consists of children's ID pro. Get slapped around like Count's fate. I'm Ralph Nader, fucking with your business like it's a front for funding Al-Qaeda. Hide your purses, passports, and driver's permits. I sell identities to heads behind the North Korean Iron Curtain. A fire merchant, provide this higher learning, write a verse and watch your brain fucking split in half like Tyler Durden. Recording artist, storming the forum market. So before the harvest, I'ma snatch your plate like I'm a Florida Marlin. War incarnate, so don't assume that you know me. I hang with killers and write in cold blood, Truman Capote. Word is bond, I've been working on a dirty bomb. Burn my spot down, I make my earnings off insurance fraud. Before I flee the scene, retreating down to Barbados. Sonny, I got metal wings to settle things like Archangel. Too old of the mass, I call it a classic. I polish polysyllabics while they copy their patterns. I don't revolve in this axe to space. Watch my initials get carved while I pick you apart like a casting agent. We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what. We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what.
I'm having dreams of chrome on adrenochrome. About the honeys I don't love, but I can't seem to leave alone. The barrel-chested derelict who tears this shit apart. I'm swearing I don't care, but that it squarely hits the heart. Ding, ding. Time to awake the sleepy heads. Nail them to a phone post alone so they can bleed to death. Triangulators eat to Mama Tammy and she'll leave again. I speak the lead and exhale a pencil that heat seeks your chest. Seek the west as the east depletes beneath my steps. Slay the pussies and the pussy coast to coast repeat again. I speak the depths of mind-altering drugs and mind-altering literature that came from above. And hit the pages in the rain of their blood. In the wake of my Uncle David, something changed me, my love. I've been living much less in the cut. This cinematic existence got me out of this rut. Come on.
We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what. We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what. We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what. We the best, hands down, so hands up, lands down to back uptown now. That's what.
This mark loves me more than the mark cares to admit. Put my CD to your car stereo, skips in the bass straight, fuck up the hardware in your whip.
I fashion Cro-Magnon rappers into bone fragments and take the law into my own hands like Moses with the stone tablets. Behold the golden calf so lavish, they all ride beneath it. Peep the fire-breathing phoenix steam the Roman baths. Nuclear plume, rings visible from Jupiter's moon. Who split the seed to make the universe bloom? Don Bizarro, before Atahualpa met Pizarro. Had stars folding in this black hole, there's no tomorrow. Psychotropic flying lotus, keep your eye in focus. The ayatollahs of the microphone, the mind controllers. So nice, got Jesus Christ looking like Caligula. Safari to the tree of life to carving my insignia. Carry clout, no need to pull no barrels out to air them out. I'm light years above them, staring down from the Paramount. Ruthless shit, straight out the mouth of Vesuvius. Ground blew off the mountain, I'm flight down to the nucleus.
End up dead cause I'm psycho. Light it up. End up dead cause I'm psycho. Light it up. End up dead cause I'm psycho.
We flirting with death like playing Frogger.
End up dead cause I'm psycho.
Illustrating a scene with my bars, making the evilest art. Painted since Vigo the Carpathian leaped up the dark ages. Beef with these large apes, you be dealing with starvation. Pissing on your grave, we ain't leaving no carnation. Tell them, last call, lock the doors, keep the bar flooded. Drum selector, cut the decks like he card shuffling. Heart thump like Michael Clark Duncan, start buzzing. We hit you with something blunt, no cigars gutted. Stars plummet when the pen touch down. If you batter, we can go for 10 plus rounds. Microphone killer hopper, flight to Manila. That's bananas, monkey business, don't fly with giant gorilla. Molly ringworm, sweet 16s to rap at you. It's a piece of cake shit you could never hold a candle to. Burning through cities, spell my name out on Google Earth. Let them read it and weep, then pull the plug on the universe.
Yo, the floor ain't bouncing. feel the floor ain't bouncing cause your whole rendition sorta cloudy. With the way I shine, I'll make a solar system form around me. Follow this, you need to take the pride and swallow it. We polish off the room so you can drop and watch the crowd leave. Kill that sound please, we'll take it from here. We're fading your ears with lyrics, fear by layman's is clear. We're nearing the peak of this Achilles helium. Y'all hear the track crunch like we the best, so back up, that's how we deal with them. Then the Beck and crew on the record groove check. Heads nod till they getting bruised next from the tunes, yes. The way we catch a force jet lead a turtle. We splash them through the pavement like an ST commercial. Really though, I bet these skills to kill a million flows on rinsing syllables. If you don't feel it, you got nerve damage. But yo man, that's pure madness. Like seeing Tim Dog doing a crip walk, it just won't happen.
I got some keepsakes to keep safe. Plane tickets and a stack of paper with the Queen's face. Pop the lock and you staring into deep space. Marcellus Wallace never had a soul. What's in that briefcase? Passport with a photo of my human face. Assumed identity. Customs knows me by a Jewish name. Spanish villa forged the deed. I'm trying to clear the deal. Black leather driving gloves and never seen a steering wheel. I got the papers for a Swiss number bank account. Boarding pass. Eastern European town you can't pronounce. First class. I blend in once I'm seated. Kenyan birth certificate. Presidential treatment. A photo of Barack golfing with some Tamil tigers, microviolet poison that smell like Jägermeister mixed with apple cider. Got 3 feet of piano wire, black light to scan the room for DNA and fabric fiber. Perfume-scented handwritten love letter from a Persian flight attendant that purrs when I undress her. Heavy sedative, killed his first batch of drug testers. Low sodium goulash recipe, I watch my blood pressure. Key to the room where my suitcase is sitting. A newspaper clipping of a doomsday prediction. Password to a masquerade. Roman tunic, perpetual motion prototype design, stolen blueprint. Pair of opera glasses with the lenses cut from blood diamonds. Phone with no number, keep the SIM card in my gum lining. Fiber carbon pistol, fire 7 times in a second. 10 digits on a napkin, I memorized the extension. I got some keepsakes to keep safe. Plane tickets and a stack of paper with the Queen's face. Pop the lock and you staring into deep space. Marcellus Wallace never had a soul. What's in that briefcase? I got some keepsakes to keep safe. Plane tickets and a stack of paper with the Queen's face. Pop the lock and you staring into deep space. Marcellus Wallace never had a soul.
More of this beat. Come on. 15 years old, man. Shit, 15 years old. Yo, I got one. Check this. The first time I seen her, she was standing on St. Paul Street. Caught me by the corner of the eye when I was walking past her. She was looking awfully sad while I was scrambling for a reason just to cross her path. So watched with the payphone that she was standing by. Hot damn was the word when I seen the features magnify. And for a sec, my heart beat like John Belushi. Then snapped out of it like I think she's talking to me. Do you have a light? She held a Marlboro well that struck a match off my tooth and put a spark to her mouth. We stood a minute talking about the weather and shit. Overcast and chance of rain, you I can never forget. She said, if you need hits, here's myself. Pulled out a black pen and almost wrote a phone number down for me. That's when some kid with an umbrella walked up like, who's this clown? Yo, he grabbed her hand and walked away the second that the cloud broke. Right on cue. Pissing all over. Yes. Come on, sing it, Rick. In my car, waiting for I seen her was like 6 months later on the library steps with some ripped up paper all around her. I said, hey, what you working on? She said, you know, trying to change the world and write the perfect song. Offered her a smoke, she said, hell no, I quit. And she looked around, took it, put it right between her lips, lit it. She said, well, my bus comes in 6 minutes. What a coincidence, mine too. You need a ticket? We got on the northbound and everything was cool. I said, hey, you still hanging with the guy? She said, who? You know, from last time. Now who's that other fella? I don't know, but it's about to rain and he had an umbrella. Took a mental note. This girl's an opportunist. There might be something here, but I'll be wise to not pursue it. Before another word, she pulled my zipper down and smiled and put her head down on my lap like it was going out of style. That's it. In my car. What the fuck can you say at that point? Be honest, I don't even drive a car. In my car. Still catching. Waiting for. Next morning, woke up in her bed right beside her. She said she got a weed for free. Her mom dated a biker. Sounds nice, pass me the bottle. I lay back, blowing cloud 9 out of my nostrils. Ready to go, asked her what she's doing next week. She said, take this conversation underneath the bed sheet. Asked her what high school she dropped out of. Sorry, my stereo's in full, you have to talk louder. Forget it, really didn't care to tell the truth, but stuck around anyway. It maybe was a selfish move, but didn't feel bad for long. Cause when I went to jet, there was a knock at the front, and you can guess what's coming next. Who was at the door? Do I even have to tell you? Most of my surprise, it was my friend with the umbrella. But this time the only thing raining was fists, and the only hit I got in was my face to the bricks. Goddamn. It ain't no thing, you just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? Shit. The more I think about it, the more I should've known. Greg, help me out on this one.
I swing liquor from the Big Dipper. I piss rivers and lakes. I blow out a mushroom cloud bigger than space. Me, I got a snow cap, Psychomath, a skyhead. Smack the sun back down tomorrow, watch it rise. West, giant, squid, leviathan, walking. Hide your fins, guppies, depth charge in the pocket. You try to talk that bitch slang, I'ma knock it. It's gonna take another big bang just to stop it. Monstrous, got the tundra for a backyard. Go and ask somebody in the know who's the vanguard. And for the record, yes sir, I'm that large. I'm a motherfucking black hole to these rap stars. That's why my work here is never done. God in the flesh, and that's down to the megaton. Any rapper in the 6-1, pick one. Chop him down to size when the kick drum hits. That's big.
I'm living large, stupendous, colossal. Light as a rock. Got you all sized up. I'm living large, stupendous, colossal. Light as a rock.
Canada's green belt still cut off my circulation. Worldwide earthquakes came with the birth of patience. Smokestacks like cigarettes, moonraker, a bootlegger. Equator bulldozed for a suitable newspaper. Predate your goose eggs, recognize true danger. Rockin' anacondas as my shoelaces. Paul Bunyan and King Kong are my roommates with a pet triceratops, aeronautical doomsday. Think big, that's what I say. Slap 5 of bronze Buddha said namaste. There's an elephant in this room, we get live on stage. And Calkuta still calls Mumbai Bombay. I came late, superior in the dame's interior, seeing stars as equal, so they say that I'm disturbed. They made crop circles in my likeness, picking my teeth with the Eiffel in my right fist.
I'm living large, stupendous, colossal. Light as a rock. Got you all sized up. I'm living large, stupendous, colossal. Light as a rock. Got you all sized up. Eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Follow all your dreams without no compromising.
Travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Keep your crew tight, cause that's your only fan.
Travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
And never let a jealous cat ruin your plans. You gotta
travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Respect the women and be your own man.
Seasons have changed, neighbors seeming stranger these days. They're building their fences higher, locking chains in the gate. In the paper crusade, warheads aimed at her face. We force-fed stereotypes to radio waves. So burial rites are skipped to soccer stadium graves. Prepare for the night, terrorism flight with aerial raids. I carry a mic, my brother hold a pair of grenades, cause he's scared of the fight. Well, fear's feeding air to the flames. Been staying put in my neighborhood, but take a look around and I don't recognize a soul, I'm embarrassed to say. And so I guess it's time to go. But every year around this time's when I get tempted by the road, but just don't know where I can stray. You see, my head just might explode, cause when it's 25 below, I can't cope. Only leaving the crib for rap shows. But y'all can overstand until you walk in these shoes. Baby Beirut, right down to mini Mogadishu.
Travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Follow all your dreams without no compromising.
Travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Keep your crew tight, cause that's your only fan.
Travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
And never let a jealous cat ruin your plans. You gotta
travel through eons, mentally they spit it viciously.
Respect the women and be your own man.
Sniffing at her on the right. I was drinking ayahuasca, tweeting dick pics to ISIS. You're my biggest fan. Why would you want to spar? You know how a secret admirer works? Your name should not be on the car.
Yo, Vendetta, PhD. Connecticut. I'm dealing with the ugly truth. Drug abuse will put you in a rubber room for a month or two. Long as O-Hip will cover you. 200 proof in my 7-Eleven jungle juice. Woo with my tape deck, throwing out my W. Cruising the place, get live for the night. Get removed from the stage if the rhyme isn't quite hitting right. Cloud maker, I breathe out a mushroom. Kicking back on the front stoop, cut the blunt group. Unshaven, crustacean caked in soot. Hunchbacks on my spine look like Hindu Kush. And long as I stay making this shit rough, these kids keep the YKK on their lips shut. I flip up my style like an undercover. Warning, sound boys get the beat down like younger brothers. Spitting like a Uzi through these Papa Stoppers. PhD, let that track bang bang like Uchi Walla Walla. And when it comes to hard hitting shit, I'm articulate. A carnivorous kid ripping your arm ligaments. So guard your grill or get initials carved into it. The dark prints of this art twisted up barbiturates. Yeah, when it comes to hard hitting shit, I'm articulate. A carnivorous kid ripping your arm ligaments. So guard your grill or get initials carved into it. The dark prints of this art twisted up barbiturates. Hey yo, I feel no love for false prophets trying to speak in tongues. Been dealing drugs to Beelzebub, and if you spill, you're done. So beat your drum, I'm a monster when the break drops. My day job's never paid off, that's why I great bomb. Class in session with my brain impaired. Stay away, I roll with burly goons and stash their weapons in their facial hair. I walk with a hydro bomb across the top of my city. Slow water off, I'm falling off, I'm taking all of you with me. Watch these crews get burned, my squad launch ballistic missiles off it. Use your urn to top off your kitten's litter box. You know this shit, I hold a sickle like a Bolshevik and throw a hammer at you, watch you shatter when the coldest hits. You try to flex to this beat, then you punch drunk. This is Ben Graham letting the speakers just pump. So call it a teacher strike, there's no substitutes. These flows pummel you, we take WOW. Cause when it comes to hard hitting shit, I'm articulate. A carnivorous kid ripping your arm ligaments. So guard your grill or get initials carved into it. The dark prints of this art twisted up barbiturates. When it comes to hard hitting shit, I'm articulate. A carnivorous kid ripping your arm ligaments. So guard your grill or get initials carved into it. The dark prints of this art twisted up barbiturates. Yeah, head for the hills and face the medical bills. If the chemical spill don't kill you, then the decibels will. And your life support. Strike the swords with a lightning storm, a live report. One final warning for the dinosaurs. You talk paper, get your revenue plundered. Plus your cross trainer, stop playing, I'm getting you, brother. Whether you stuck a stock trade, drop rocks or drop faders, I'm taking chief shots like cops with shock tasers. Oh, you want favors? Nah, man, I'm letting you suffer. Then cut the trophy up your neck and leave the rest for the buzz. It's reign of terror. Got you calling on the ghost of Che Guevara. Stay aware of where you gaze and stare. Could be a fatal error. No, I'm not impressed. I don't care if you make dough like Common Sense, Kanye West, or Poppin' Fresh. Just stop bitching if you're the one that played me out, stretching out my tape and you're walking on your paper route. When it comes to hard hitting shit, I'm articulate. A carnivorous kid ripping your arm ligaments. So guard your grill and get initials carved into it. The dark prints of this art twisted up barbiturates.
Fast away, get agitated, wonder drug, bad mistake. Stomach sunk with candy cane, fishing lures and lacerate. As I shake, she hold me close, but don't speak. I won't either, eyelids way down with copper. Save my 2 cents for the boat. Shook me in and out of daydreams with her hands across my chest. Said don't worry, it's peace. These burgundy sheets will camouflage the mess. Climb between us, saying that this gift's a Uzi, baby. Whisper to me, girl, she told me God and Santa Claus were dead. Wrapped in silk, 2 caterpillars, 1 cocoon, we're under now. But when the cycle's done, there's just 1 butterfly that's coming out. It's the sickest kind of love, neither hungry for the truth. And while I'm crippled by the drugs, she's just a glutton for abuse. Reach the highest mountain, and after it erupts, she say I'm in her heart, while cringing from the cancer in her gut. She threatened exodus, I hold my throat in baritone until she barrel rolls across me, giving off the sweetest pheromones. Periscopes collecting dust, the lens is fucking shattered, but there's 100 answers as to why the surface doesn't matter. All survival skills depleted, got only time to kill. I make a path to the bathroom through expired pills and hydro bills. 3rd floor holy water ain't enough to ease my trembling. If I'ma write this story backwards, then I need to reach an ending. Something golden turned to ugly from those bottled up emotions. Mommy almost, but her tummy wasn't strong enough to hold it. I met her on the overpass where I sat and wrote. She told me dirty jokes between the O's and her smoke, and thoughts of what we could've had. It got me on the ropes. You see, regret's a bitch, but pessimist or not, she's just a ghost. I met her on the overpass where I sat and wrote. She told me dirty jokes between the O's and her smoke, And thoughts of what we could've had got me on the ropes. She regrets a bitch, but pessimist or not, she's just a ghost. Now I need to decide to stay or leave her behind and say goodbye. I bit my tongue and felt a piece of me die. I can't give her up, I'm weak in the sides. I need her, she's mine. Don't give a fuck about what the doctors say, they'll see she'll be fine. No, this is bull, they wanna operate, my baby's in hell. She said if God wants me, he's gonna have to take me himself. Not even 20 years old, I guess you learn to be hard when you got 3 generations worth of surgery scars. Spent a good part of her life on top of a hospital bed. She said she'd rather die at home than in an oxygen tank. Thought her spirit left, seen her nearly dead, couldn't hear her breath. But this angel stood the ground when reapers fear the tread. Saw hours turn into days, days turn into weeks. Saw cancer go into remission, heard it purring in its sleep. My girl's been thirsty for some peace. Things were going back to normal sorta, so that sickness was a dirty word we didn't speak. And soon enough, we went back to sleeping at night. Read our faces in between the lines for reasons to fight. I wasn't ready for this situation, so I spent my time chasing the high she couldn't give me anymore. This love got the best of me, drunk off the chemistry, my gut rot. Eventually these drugs cost me everything. I'd give my life to heal her, but then again in a minute I would've stole her morphine if she only told me where she hid it.
How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? Where does the silhouette start and the shadow end? How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end?
Still water run deep, real power stay hush. Run your mouth about your little movement, now that ain't us. Can't make porridge in a grain shortage, dummy wake up. My brainstorm in support of rainforest. Once the rain comes, that's a 40-day flood. Grab a cup and wait for it. It's your mistake, Trump, if you ignore the stakes. But put it down so nice, these guppies here don't have a name for it. Fuck the same boring bullshit, we dug a grave for it. I could push a tide out, make a moon change orbit. I could launch 1 billion megatons from a space fortress. I can make a jam from a shit-beaten lame chorus. If I gotta change for it, fuck it, I just stay dormant. Mouth of the St. Lawrence to Parliament Hill. Money in the bank, don't even think of marking the bills. I see you rappers scheme on how to market your skills, but when you make mountains of trash, who cares how large you can build? Flight.
Where does the silhouette start and the shadow end? Blowing smoke on the wall of the tobacco blends. Knock on wood, same as every gavel head. How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? Where does the silhouette start and the shadow end? How deep are you in? Ocean or shallow end? 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for this lifestyle, and 4 for the lows. But it's all downhill from here, baby. Shouldn't have to tell you what you should already know. You claim you made it to the top, then tell the truth you all alone. It's either that or you frontin'. Either way, it's all downhill from here, baby.
God, all you guys belching and puking. What kind of audience is this? That's good. Okay. Read on, Charles. What do you teach English Lit to? Listen, before this thing's over, I'll come down to the audience and clean out all you babies. I'm a tough son of a bitch. All right. I brought my own shit. I'm reading it. All right. Lots of you guys hate me. Let me go on.
Been with it, cause we just did it. Created a song with no bullshit in it. I'm the funky rhyme maker, MC Undertaker. Designing the rap, engineering the verse. We got rhymes galore. Just my drift.
Yo, way before the days of the tales from the crane, one DJ held it down at the scene impaled at the stake. And you could say it was great, still some cats couldn't be dope if it was nailed to their face. So this is hip-hop, wonder the average new jack. We ripping and figured and flipping indifference, giving them actual facts and proof that order was fresh, my mind's preoccupied with every single possible stress. And you'll be seeing us fight your nautical vest while we in Cutter transcend beyond Dow's nominal depths.
Yes, sir.
And so we're rocking the sets, and now my crew's fucking harder than some hospital beds.
Patience,
just living, gaining weight. Government city leaning, ready for every layman's fate.
You know, taking a break.
You can blow me, I fell off. My last release was lowercase.
You want Mixtape, MC Undertaker. Designing the rap, engineering the verb. We got rhymes galore. Catch my drift. You want Mixtape, MC Undertaker. Designing the rap, engineering the verb. We got rhymes galore.
I'm hunting bass and drums away in dusty crates for the cut and paste. So I stay digging for my lucky breaks. It's love and hate, and I got passion for these hunger pains that fluctuate in spasms till I tap into the mother vein. Try to reconstruct my name. Been long faded off a rusty phrase we rushed, but they had often buffed the paint before it touched the day. When cows cut and it's perpetual motion, when most selectors' wrists would malfunction. Oh no! Bring the roof down, hot box in your igloos. Got bombs launched at your click, we turn all squads into fish food. Got cut and sliced it like fish do holding ginsus. That's why these heads are scared to check his tape out like it's Ringu. Your flow stands no chance, so don't stand close to me, cause both hands are programmed for choke slam poetry.
Yeah, so watch where your fucking ink is dripping.
It's Mighty Flight coming with some butterfingered physics.
You want Mixtape, MC Undertaker. Designing the rap, engineering the verb. We got rhymes galore. Catch my drift. You want Mixtape, MC Undertaker. Designing the rap, engineering the verb. We got rhymes galore. Catch my drift. Get with it, cause we just did it. Created a song with no bullshit in it.
Yeah. The world's colder than the frozen tundra, so I keep the toaster under my hoodie. I keep it hot like an Indian summer. I move like a ninja, tiptoe on broken glass, slit throats, leaving open gas. If you put your hands on my Johnny Cash, the shoddy blast. Fuck you and that chick with her snotty ass. I put your verse in the body cast. Now how you gonna body that? I'm what the game needs, not what it wants. I won't convert into some rock star shades wearing, playing guitars, so I keep the dart sharp. If you wanna spit box with the guard, catch me in Brooklyn Park Slope in a lower Supra. My stunning stats stain stupid stands into a stupor. My metaphors alone got the beat in a camel clutch. You ain't got the guts of a half a Dutch. And you know Ricans love playing handball, so it's nothing for me running your crib, jump over your kids and slap you up.
For gun runners, drug smugglers and jump hustlers. For motherfuckers that's puffing gum up their blood busters. For blood brothers and blunt lovers with lungs punctured. For drum jugglers that's never using they dust cars. I keep it going till the circuit boards are singed, till the street rips open and I'm burning for my sins. See some teeth get broken like some dirty sportsmanship. I know some shark poachers that I'm murking for a fin. Got hellfire straight from the jaw like Godzilla. See my squad came to lay down the law like cop killers. We top billers, nice with a drop, who rock iller than most. Which our spillage just shows us all fillers. We put it down for the non-fiction crooks. Send them composites back to the John Grisham books. You cop the disc, you're accomplice. So look, help me wipe off the prints and it's on, skip the hook.
No problem, it's good, got some bomb shit to drop. If it's honest, it's me, so I promise it's hot and I'm on it. It's chronic, accomplished and dope. Got a call from your homies, they've lost any hope. This is for free, and I'm Patience, the prodigy kid. Crushing cats, kicking flows that they obviously been. Call your mommies, your softies, and probably bitch. Just a fact, light and frame back to squashing each shit. I take it away from where it used to be, I'm musically correct. And it's beautifully seduced to me, the mutiny is dead. In a true and decent flex, I can murk a mixtape. The pigs ain't seen nothing like it since the Berkowitz case. This is deep, and I wrote it for the look on your face. Summing up something true that you couldn't escape. And in the heat of the moment, I can butcher this stage, and you wouldn't see it coming till I took it away.
Yo, thick is how I got my whole clique to sound. Frame digging in the crates, how the kid gets down.
Schoolies puffin' Lucy's cutting class. I got these Russian beauties like Nikita Denise, taking the penis to teeth while I'm squeezing they cheeks. I ain't conceited, I ain't listened to Behemoth in weeks. And if these greedy little weasels wasn't greasy, they'd squeak. If they was birds, they would squawk. If they was dogs, they'd be big. We don't be falling for it, all of them get cold on they shit. They be martyrs for the arbitrary often exit. Inhibiting inhibitions that they have lost when they sit. Been on the sauce, they talking gossip while they glossing they lips. Get off the gloss and ain't no gospel as colossal as this. If Chris Bosh is a crybaby, so ain't you. You want me to hold your hand, tell you it's okay, boo. You really wanna hold the mic while this whole place boo. You only go around once, bitch, ain't no take two, so get big. on the bus. But if I have to spend the buck, then I got scratch to get my lunch. I want my cack up in the guts of the infatuated cunts who want to rap, but they can touch without attachment to him. Cause they was attracted to the love that other cats were showing, but they wouldn't sabotage the blood with such a savage brand of smut. See, we pack a little punch, cause I'm a caffeinated drunk, and we can go half on the Dutch and be molasses when we run. We'll go get blasted off of bumps until we chattering for months about the fact that making raps ain't making cash for anyone. So we just babbling for fun, and on the average it's dumb, but we the baddest that'll come from out this capitalist scum. So if you clapping when we kill it out of habit in this dump, then dag nabbit, we the ones that'll have to leave you chumps all stonewall.
Those are you know what it was thought that you should say. Hey, hey, stonewall for those cross you know. Hey, what it once was, it used to be. Hey, hey, don't talk to those thought you know what it was thought that you should say.
Need to keep their mouth shut. Y'all don't understand how lightning strikes. We built this from the ground up. I went from town drunk to motherfucking king. All that love went to my head, so now that motherfucking ground's stuck. I'm from the time of shimmy shimmy yard ice cream. Who's really raw than wanted with a mic feed. Half a lifetime and speaking through a light beam. So take that little rap career and smoke it in your pipe dream. I'm hip hop to the brimstone and sulfur. You just another sacrifice to lay upon the altar. The fact you even think you part of this, I feel is vulgar. Instrumentals I produce have more to say about this culture. There ain't no such thing as halfway down. Mom's upset you're still going through your rap phase now. Just to rip the stuffing out these little puppets been my function from my introduction to the day I kick the bucket. Wow. Sing it, bitch.
Julius Caesar getting stabbed in the Senate. I'm back with a vengeance. You can't capture the essence with camera lenses. You've been gassed since you stepped in, Fredo. You just gassed for this engine. A massive percentage you won't gas till years after I said it. Even after I'm dead, that's not the exit. They'll travel for miles to trample the entrance and stand at attention where my casket's embedded like Vladimir Lenin's cadaver that's kept under glass at the Kremlin. I said, God damn, that's expensive. Some say I battle too intensely. For me, it's rudimentary. I feel like a shooter ready for some students at a school assembly.
She had eyes like gasoline puddles under starlight on the dark side of the moon, with jet black feathers old and weathered, and a beak that could keep a tune, wings folded on her back, a widow's veil, feet tucked up in beneath. As she sat upon 3 eggs about to hatch within the week, she was the incubator, fiercely maternal in her nature. She stayed hungry for a bite all through the night and didn't sleep in that nest that looked more like a crown of thorns fit for a savior. She kept guard, and for the most part it was quiet in her tree. That was till had eyes like black holes, teetering on the verge of collapse. He was an inch high, 3 feet long, a scourge in the grass. His skin was new and shimmered blue as iodine rivers splashed with golden rings around his body, thick as wedding bands across his back. Flickered a fork in and out to smell the air with his tongue. He slithered up trees with a sack full of venom as he prepared for his lunch. Now Mama Bird could smell his poison. When she returned to the nest and found only one egg was remaining, she dropped a worm and she wept like... And in her grief she vowed till her only egg was hatched, she'd stay planted in that tree. Cause you see, I think she felt she died inside that awful night, and knew that if that snake returned, she'd take his eyes, if not his life. But what Mama Bird didn't know is that he was a she who left a little gift behind her when she slithered up in that tree. And what Mama Bird doesn't know is that a monster's taking form inside the egg she sits upon, with love to keep so safe and warm.
Summertime in the wine in the tree, you and me, you recall all the tears I had, fears you could not stop them from falling, but you did, Johnny boy, my friend.
Dear Johnny, man, I know you're sitting at home, too lazy just to pick up your cell, lifted as hell, sipping a 12 or schlitz to yourself, twisting an L while I'm grinding on the split shift in the kitchen till close. Shitty, I know, this place just ain't the same since they fired your ass, and I've been telling them to hire you back. Now the piss cause some dough's been missing from the change room, and hey dude, when someone blames you, I ask around but they won't say who. Fuck them anyway, you've been here enough years, and I know you man, you way too smart to be stuck here. Besides, you left it with the triple digit bar tab and hold the dishwasher for pronounce a hard pack. Plus the fact you got a daughter on the way that you gotta place first, and an honest day's work will generate a lot of pay. So you're on the same dirt as you were when you rocked a chain worth more than Bishop Don's walking cane. You making paper but that money don't stretch when your honey owes debts all over town, and she want a country home next, but your cubby hole's empty and she stress you on the daily like you writing Puffy Combs checks, and it's crazy now. You need a place to raise your baby, homie. Maybe I can help you with some loot to put a payment down. You know it's all good, just keep your chin up, cousin. Dress warm, it's a cold world and winter's coming. I guess you've both been busy, but shit, it's been too long. First off, I had to say congratulations on your daughter, bro. I heard you almost passed it when you saw the wifey's water broke. Mad respect, though, I'm only trying to ride you. Seen a photo of Emma last week, she looked just like you. I heard you work in the garage out in Pineview and scraping extra coin by pulling nitrous at the drive-thru. And I know you've been with Jeanette since high school, and in that time you've been abused, you was lied to. And I know she dropped a dime, so you had to fall back from the chops because the cops had the rides glued. And you forgive her cause you got love inside you, but you know there's something about Jeanette that just ain't right, dude. And I understand you ain't trying to hear it, but if what I see is real, then Emma shouldn't be near it. Johnny, don't sleep, there's something that you don't see. Ever wonder why there's never any dough for groceries? The girl been at the trap twice a day for nosebleeds, and she bringing Emma when she scores, she's a coke fiend. Johnny, you know me, I'm just trying to help, so you don't have to go through all this shit by yourself. Honest man, I got your back if you want a hand. It's real talk, just holler at your boy like a hockey dad. You don't know me, we never met before. I was a friend of your dad's, that makes me a friend of yours. I'll keep this letter short, this is the 4th one I wrote to you. Still got the first 3 in my top dresser drawer. I guess you know when it rains it tends to pour like crazy. When the storm comes you just can't avoid it, kid. And I can't really explain in metaphors, the same as I said before, so I'll just get to the point of it. Now here's the truth, your parents both love you, but your mommy wasn't right in the head. She was stunting for dough, putting drugs up her nose, and see your daddy didn't like it one bit. Then your daddy got scared, gave the cabbie some fare, and tried to take you in the night when she slept.
But then mommy woke up with her body still buzz and went and put a fucking knife in his chest. Now your daddy's gone, mommy's locked up, and they got you living in a foster home. Don't even know why I'm writing this to you. I guess I wanna tell you that you're not alone. I wish life would've worked out in a way better than you ever could've dreamed. All I can do is sit here and write down another letter that you're never gonna see, and I'm sorry. What the fuck can I do? Goes on and on and on. Rest in peace. That's all I can say.
Could not stop them from falling, but you did, Johnny boy, my friend. Johnny boy, my friend. It is the end of the summertime in the wine in the tree. You and me, you recall all the tears I had because you could not stop them from falling, but you did, Johnny boy, my friend. Johnny boy, my friend. It is the end of the summertime in the wine in the tree. You and me, you recall all the tears I had because you could not stop them from falling, but you did, Johnny boy, my friend.
So I was smushed and I got the cold cock by a robot. Out behind the dumpster, I was taking a piss. When I woke up, my ID was missing. Got back on my feet with the pain in my ribs. 3 a.m., last flight on the flash tunnel. Missed my stop, locked the difference on foot. Black rain in the worker bot district. Felt the full burn with it soaking through my hood. Street vendor, umbrella, 10 ducats. Put the change back into my coat and said something. I lit a smoke and hit the road. Traveled about 2 blocks, now had 6 to go. Now what? Looked to see what that sound was coming from, but nothing was around from the ground up. Kicked the pace into double time, rocking with my ear to the dirt on alert with my mouth shut. There it went again, it was a loud one. It's getting constant, put my fingers in my ears, I didn't stop it. Looked around, fishing for my keys in my pocket. Rushed into the elevator, quick and pressed 103. Thought forget it, no one's coming for me. And the second before I set off the inferno, I realized that the ticking was internal.
Some reach the crossroads, turn around and walk home. Listen, need to capture the moment, give it Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, we drop flows, isn't hard to spot. Most spittin' simply got no rhythm, only talk show wisdom. Got my thoughts going, even if my jawbone isn't by the hot stove. Scripted out these flawed poems, wishing for the palm grows. Chillin' while my crop grows, since I was a lost soul. Sitting in my mom's old kitchen, I'd watch Stone Phillips while she washed those dishes. Later on, roll products that the cops prohibited. This block's no picnic, but it's not so twisted. Shit, I'ma plant these gardens with some compost mixed in. Long stroll to Costco, my poncho dripping. Followed some false hopes down foxholes tripping. The pawnbroker shop sold my bongos. Listen, I said I just need a minute, but the clock won't give it. It don't stop ticking. Don't stop ticking.
Let's go. So I guess I'm next to light up the stage. So if you need somebody to fuck your life up today, then step right up this way. Yes, I tuck a blade, so try something brave. I might cut your face or slice up your frame. You'll lie up in pain. Don't rhyme just to say that I love the game. I'm just insane. They don't know what to call the clown. You know I got the crown, so if I'm ever falling down, it's in a Mike Douglas way, okay? The sickness that I'm blessing you with is terminal. I never just spit irrelevant shit whenever I riff this personal. Never the king you betting against. The veteran is the best in the biz. Step up and get shredded a bit. 7 or flip and murder you. You boys can get it for the simple fact that more is better. Your call gets severed, they gon' have to piece your corpse together. This is death in an historic measure. Have your people putting in more 911 calls than a Porsche collector. Don't get it twisted, I'm not really into killing guys, but when I rhyme I feel inclined to tell you what's up in my mind. This is dinner time for those protecting the men behind them on the block, meaning you in for some offensive lines. It's 2-4 and them FD apostles. You knew when we hooked up that it would be colossal. We starting up a new war, call us the saloon doors. If you push us, then we swinging on you. Savages, we as bad as can be. We steady rapping with ease, and homie, as you can see, we go hard, hard, hard. We go hard, hard. Look, I said, trust me, youngin', you don't really wanna fight with us. So I suggest you stay the fuck up out of my business. We'll get rid of you and every eyewitness 24/7 in flight distance, alright, bitches? Yes, sir. Not only do we got the UK on production, Tony Mahoney, I brought my homie from Canada too. Yo, Bender, talk to him.
Now how you gon' clash with a rumblefish slapping you bastards are faster than a master percussionist. Seems to me the more I'm killing it, the fatter my stomach gets. Thought you see me on a CD sleeve for capital punishment. Got weapons grade, yellow cake to detonate. I generate heat with every track and you loving it, dumbing it down for y'all. My sounds evolved to help these kiddies follow lyrics like that Belgian ball. The back to the mothership quick so I can get my report. A predator strutting the planet, snuffing snitches for sport. Rappers got nothing on this, out to clown these motherfuckers. What up now? Set to blow up underground like bunker busters. And I was born deep in the cloud. I hear Hiroshima breathing sandstorms, teaching the crowd to fear the reaper. So keep clearing, you can feel your spirit leave you. Go ahead and pray to God, but yo, he won't come near me either. Screw face me, you're in peril, honey bun. The only thing you should be staring down's a barrel of a snub, staring when you bust. Got magic bullet rhyme patterns, so I curve trajectory through each and every bystander. We're telling tourists take their fanny packs off, tax they ride, ditch it in a handicap sport. Hand me that shit, tell your family back off. Rip your candy wrap clip with this angry ass ball.
Savages, we as bad as can be. We steady rapping with ease, and homie, as you can see, we go hard. We go hard. Look, I said, trust me, youngin', you don't really wanna fight with us. So I suggest you stay the fuck up out of my business. We'll get rid of you and every eyewitness 24/7 in flight distance, alright, bitches?
On the page of the stage, with every cent of wage you paid, this is play. Your whole aura makes me sick, like a resurgence to the Reaganomics of '86. Laziness. You got to get up, get out and get something adjusting. It's cold as Gory's alphabet. Without regrets, I'll be an unstoppable force. A strong tempest exhalation that'll topple your horse. A physical visual jolt from my jaws draws force. Absolute remorse. As you're knocked off course, but fuck it, I hold back with some class. Matter of fact, red blood grace the room like light blue. I love it. A bold grasp from my past, the present, and my intentions, and in a boom you're confused. I read faces, make music and art without a muse. And I travel the paths of my father's avenues. Don't like to wear a tire suit, put a fist in the air if this also applies to you. This is a battle generation, we battle it all. Can't leave the house without encountering you, laughing it all. It's a choice, ha! You either waste away or grow. I rap for the unstable and alienated souls. Villains who have nothing that are taking their toll. In Section 8, motherfuckers know we ain't in control. No, I can't sleep when I'm sober. Can't sleep. I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I'm off the deep end tomorrow. Hand me the remote and a beer and I'm kosher. All this shit up on my mind. I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I'm off the deep end tomorrow. Hand me the remote and a beer and I'm kosher.
You can't mess with the head of the crab nebula. I decoy with peace snatch bread for the cash registers. I trap stress in a pen and I took control of it. Composing this to give good third eyes to tax retinas. The last emperor of the rain, give high respect, but keep them hooks up my face. Ain't time them I'ma find me at Winter King, Monarch. Find me stuck inside your net. I flutter wings like Mothra, or also butterfly effect, the lost cause. Sunk so deep my blood's bubbling with nitrogen. Now why'd you come to eat? Ain't nothing sweet in my environment. Walking volcano, carpet bomb, I'm dropping a payload onto your stage show, so it's hostile awego.
We lock this monster.
With your block to make quota. Calkuta turning wax into art like Crayola, taking paint rollers over your face. The way you blaze, making Beethoven rolling his graves, so it's game over for you. I'm Charlie Darwin, a harbinger to tell these guys, despite local listings, the evolution won't be televised. So I got 6 fingers of death walking the Badlands, using up your last canteen to water my hash plants.
Yeah, I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I can't sleep
when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I'm off the deep end tomorrow. Hand me the remote and a beer and it's over. All this shit up on my mind. I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep. I'm off the deep end tomorrow. Hand me the remote and a beer and I'm kosher. What? Yeah, I can't sleep when I'm sober. Patience, flight distance, can't sleep when I'm sober. I can't sleep when I'm sober. That's been the flight distance, can't sleep when he's sober. Once more, I can't sleep when I'm sober. Calkuta flight distance, can't sleep when he's sober.
Gave $80 to Lady Luck, now I'm sitting under the bridge, clutching my fist with a couple of kids sipping baby duck. The cold sweat ain't broke yet, about to blow rent with all the dough spent. Most of my close friends ain't got no hope left. So tense, burning up, see my own breath in this drool. My ex-roommate's been getting phone threats since I moved. And I've been there firsthand, seeing the menace. How that shit'll make anybody develop deviant ethics. When there's funnel clouds touching down on Silver Beach, I clutch the ground and wonder how this fucking town ain't killing me. Sit and bleed on millipedes, grind my wisdom teeth, pinch my cheek in disbelief. But it had been a week since I could get to sleep. My lips gripped the stick of nicotine, but didn't breathe. Transfixed there through the wall that lit up trees like it was Christmas Eve. Get the habit to shake if there's no dragon to chase. Rip my fist, clench my jaw so they force an atom to break. And the aftertaste would last for days. No resisting, left my body as the chemical reaction. And my bones start twisting, lethargic carcasses with their eyes sunk in the tar pits. With a target marker who spark when they find stuck in the carpet. Walking zombie, trying to cop some mommy, falling ill every other week from moving filthy $20 bills. And I'm weak when with this heart of darkness skips a beat. Getting clean's a bitch, I need a fix, I feel too sick to eat. Never bang, always chose foilable rigs. Had paranoia, deathly scared of lawyers and pigs. Waiting on the rooftop for 45 minutes, thinking Hollywood's renditions like a glorified picnic. And my girl's been staying with her parents for the last 2 days because my state is painfully impaired. Thought one final mission and that'll be enough. But I got a problem cause I got the last 3 on the cuff. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm my own rewrite, BXD on the beat. Yo, Lady Luck's a crazy fuck. I was sitting rubbing her tits, corrupting her kids, sucking love from her wrist out with razor cuts. The bloodshed ain't done yet, mouths stay unfed with all the funds left. Most of my buds said they got no drugs kept unchecked. Yo, fuck rent, see me sweating in December. My ex-roommate got a stack of death threats addressed to bed. Leave me a mess. Well, I hit snares on point, breathing asbestos, so the fuse got anyone in the room feeling my presence. Now there's a mushroom cloud covered shroud in silver falls. Too dumb and proud to wonder how this fucking town don't kill us all. The filthy stalls with bugs within the walls, and vixens licking salt off my itchy balls. We just convulsed until the pills dissolve. I've been involved in mixing souls, vicious brawls where kids get sprawled to the point you have to check a pulse and have the medics call. Only quit the habit I got if I'm getting nabbed by the cops. And the pig still gotta constrict my fits with a padded lock. The aftershocks would last so long, my bones were bending in a slow progression, clothes soaked and drenched in cold venom. Violent nihilists with their minds fucked up on drugs and all kinds of viruses light where they find stuck in the rug. Dirty junkie trying to search for money in the park, and if the search gets ugly I might murk their body after dark. And I'm scarred with a spark, speed is skipping in my heart. Never visualize how getting high can rip my mind apart. And I always chase, never pick syringe or before letting a boy while the dragon got me gripped in his quarters. Waiting in this basement for 4 or 5 hours, thinking I just need the nectar from a fortified flower. And my girl's been telling me it's over all the time. Will I reply, go back and tell me when I'm sober? Thought soon enough that sort of Damocles to drop, but for now I'm mixing NyQuil with my Jack to sleep it off.
Situated at the bottom, when underground I got him. Situated at the bottom, when underground I got him. Situated at the bottom, when underground